Yes, my people, good morning, afternoon, evening. Naija Watch is back again. How you guys doing today? Yes. 7 days after, we don't come back again. Oh, how on a day today, my lovely people, my good people. Today, another wonderful story, kind of very touchy. So we are going to talk it together, analyze it together. As one of our brother cry, he ended up cry out today concerning some relationship matter. This one are like 24 years relationship, bipolar relationship, or because they never married, they never legally married. So I'm going to bring our sister in right now. I can see her behind the scene. I go blessing and bring her in. 3, 2, 1, go. Hello, blessing. Good evening. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening. What is going to happen now is you know, hello, my people. So we are going to have blessing back again. 1 second. You know, um, right.
Ah, shit. I don't know if I should
So
remove it. It's short. It can't. I tried removing it. It didn't.
right, my people. Yes, Naija was not come back again this evening. So we have blessing on the show. She's just gonna fix 1 or 2 things. She'll be with us again. You know. So yes, we have another very important. Should I call it important situation or heartbreaking situation? We are gonna read this to you. Leave your opinion, and we're going to drop a phone number if you want to call in to contribute into this matter. This one a very serious matter. 24 years of relationship. This man don't cry out now. Say, uh, you know, a woman don't tell her make a move come up for your house. So, very, very touchy one. This one concerns our sister that lives in diaspora and our brother that lives in Nigeria in Benin City. So we are bringing Blessing in again now. Blessing, I guess you're ready. So we are bringing you into the live show right now. 3, 2, go. Right. Hello, Blessing.
Hi. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you.
Right, wonderful. We are back again on this. So I just want you to tell us how was your week? How have you been? What have you been engaged to? What have you been doing? Firstly, introduce yourself to our audience again.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ago Blessing, and I'm talking live from the ancient city, the Benin city, the Oba Kingdom.
Exactly.
So my week has been very beautiful. I've been renovating my office, and we're at the completion stage. So I'm excited. So I can say that I've been my best this week.
Good. Good to have you back again, Blessing. You saw the story there. I don't know if you can take us through the story then before we analyze it together.
Okay, what I read in the story, because I can't switch my phone to WhatsApp at the moment.
Okay.
Let me see if I can do that. Okay, I can't do that right now.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah, just go
Okay.
ahead. Just summarize it. Then I'll put it fully through.
All right, sir. So the man who wrote us, who shared this story with us, said he has been dating this lady. According to him, he said his girlfriend. But
Yeah.
with what I read in the story, I don't even want to use the word girlfriend anymore. So
Yes.
they've been dating since 1996. They've been together for 24 years. And I
Yes.
think they have 2 kids together. According to him, that she left Nigeria in 2001 to Italy and came back in 2005. And while she was away, he actually helped her to build a house at Iriri,
Yes.
unknown to her family. And then she came back in 2005, stayed in the house with him, got pregnant, went back to Italy, came back
Mhm.
in 2009 and got pregnant again, went back to Italy. So they've been having a wonderful relationship. They've been having nice times together. But things went haywire not until recently. Out of the blues, she asked him to move out of the house on the note that he should pay her bride price. She even went as far as saying that she will actually assist him to pay for his rent outside the house, that she wants to give the entire house, or she wants to put the entire house on rentage. Then again, according to the man who shared his story with us, he said that her family does not want him to pay her bride price because they are still very upset with him that he built a house for their daughter without their knowledge. So that's the story, the top story that we have for today. So he needs advice. He wants to know what to do, if he should hang on and be praying and keep believing that she will have a change of heart, or if he should just move on with his life. So that's the story.
Yes. Despite that you're not looking at your WhatsApp to check it out full, but I think you've already said it all. This is what happened, and I'm going to see if I can put it on screen. Just trying to remove his name because he doesn't want his name to appear
Yes.
uh, in public. Yes, I don't want to make that mistake, and at the end of the day, you know. Yes, my people, please share, share, share. Give us thumbs up, share so that other people can join us. This is a terrible situation right here where our brother needs an advice. So, yes, let's just do this together. Yes, so let me see how I can do this now, Blessing. Just give me 1 minute.
It's fine, sir.
Okay, but I have to copy here to see if this is going to work. Okay, let's see if we can do this. I'm not sure if people can see this, but let's see. All right. Hello, everyone. We're just trying to, I don't know, because I have to copy it to the Word document here because I'm trying to remove, I don't know how we can crop this to see.
Like to be bold.
Yes, yes. That's what I'm trying to do, but I'm not sure people can read it from here. But I guess they can. I don't know. All right, my people, I'm just going to go through it so that you all can see what is going on here. We try to hide the situation, the name, the identity for confidentiality as instructed. So we received this message on Wednesday. On Wednesday, I saw it was sent on Tuesday, but I saw it on Wednesday. Yes, this is our brother who lives in Edo State. He said here, let me read. He said, the Naija was, okay, she asked me to move out of her house. That was the title on the email. So I'm confused. I'm not sure what to do. I've been dating my longtime girlfriend for over 24 years without marriage. Okay. My name is so, which we removed that by ourselves, but please don't mention my real name. Okay, yeah, we already removed that. I started dating my girlfriend Yekoetin since 1996. 5 years after our relationship, she left Nigeria for Italy, which was February 2001. During our years in Italy, our relationship was perfect. She built a four flat year in Iriri GRA, which I helped her to build from scratch to finish. In 2009, as she was having into help her to finish or build and finish in 2009, as she was having an issue, a trust issue with her family. Everything she needs to do here, I was doing it for her perfectly. She visited Nigeria for the first time 2005 and stayed 2 months in Nigeria and left back to Genova, Italy, where she resides. 2 weeks later, after returning back, she called me that she was pregnant, which I was so happy. She gave birth to our first child, daughter, in Italy. Life was sweet and beautiful for us. She visited Nigeria again in 2009, November, with my daughter. We spent the 2019 December Christmas together, and they left back to Italy January 14th. And she was pregnant again with my daughter, which makes it 2 children we have together. Okay, I love her so much. But the main issue here now is that she's beginning to behave differently from the woman I've been with for over 24 years. She asked me to move to her house after completed it, which I helped her build. So I have been living in her house since 2009 till date. She has visited Nigeria more than 4 times since 2009 till date. And I have been trying to go pay for a bride price, but our family is not happy for that to happen. The surprise part of this is that she's now telling me to move out of our house to go rent a private apartment that she will help me to pay for it. She first told me to move out of her house when she came to Nigeria this year, February. I asked why. She said that, okay. I asked why. She said that she want to rent. Okay, she said she want to rent the whole flat out, and she will be staying in the hotel whenever she visits Nigeria. I was shocked, but ever since, she don't even call me anymore. And whenever I call her, she doesn't return my call, after like a day or two. I'm confused. I don't know what is going on with us. And our family doesn't like me from day one for a reason I don't know. Their hatred for me got high after they got to know I had their daughter build a house in Benin City without their knowledge. Meanwhile, I have moved out of our house now. I live alone in a rented apartment. Okay, where I want you to help me, Niger Watch, is to ask the public if I should move on. That means move on with my life, or to still continue to hope that things will change. Please help me. I don't know what to do, or you can help me call her privately to, blah blah blah, whatever. Okay, my people, that is I think the composure of that message is kind of confusing. That's why there was a lot of breakage there for me to read it, but nevertheless, I think whoever that wrote it was writing in pains. So that is the situation, my people. For some of you that just joining right now, as you can see on the screen there, we've put in there that, okay, after 24 years together, she asked me to move out of our house. So, Blessing, what can you actually say about this? 24 years of relationship is a long, long time of relationship, which we all know. 24 years, they must have started the relationship when they were very young. So the lady not get to travel abroad. The communication were kept. They were talking and all that, because that's why I believe the length of the relationship is very long, because not everyone that will travel, that will still keep communication with their girlfriend or boyfriend back home. So they've been together and all this why, and now it was the one that built a house for her because she must have trusted him so much, which the guy, according to what I read, he delivered. He delivered by building the house, doing everything like he stated on the email that he has been the one doing every single thing for her, because she have a trust issue with her family. You know, yes, our first visit to Nigeria, one or two things happened. She got pregnant. She left, she came back again, she got pregnant again. They have two children together. So we couldn't say they are married or couples because to me, I don't know how to address this. If it's they are married, if they are couples, or who they are. So I prefer to address them as boyfriend or girlfriend or baby mama or baby father. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. How do you address that?
For people to have been together for 24 years, that's almost marriage. But you can never call it a marriage because the bride price was never paid.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Normally we have what we call civil relationship.
Yes.
A civil relationship, when you start living together for so long, automatically both of you are now, because according to UK law, for example, if you've lived with a woman for 5 years, I guess, and or is it 5 years or 10 years? I can't remember. Don't quote me wrong. But I know within 5 or 10 years, if you live together and you get to leave this woman, you are going to share your property with her. It doesn't care if you legally marry her or not, because you can't just let her go like that. You've got children together, you've been living together, she'll be living all her life with you and all that, Yes, but in Nigeria, we live in a country where I don't think the law exists. 24 years have been a while, but we must not also forget that these 24 years, this girl have left Nigeria since is in I don't know, 1996 or something.
2001.
2001, yes.
2001.
Okay, she have left Nigeria since 2001. That 2001, she visited Nigeria for the first time 2005, I guess.
Yes.
So if you check it, they have not been living together, as couple, but they've been communicating, doing everything together. This guy was able to build a house for her. I believe she must have trusted this guy so much and be spending all her money to him to build a house for her, which he did. He delivered. Because okay, someone just said that they are partners. Okay, good. That's the right word. Partners.
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. So they trusted themselves. The guy delivered. It's not every man back home or any couple or whatever back home that can utilize your hard-earned money for you like the way he did. And he built a house in a very good area as well. I believe it was the one that acquired that land in somewhere in GRA, and he laid Iriri in GRA. He laid the foundation and he finished the building. Both of them. The guy was living there. According to what he said, that the lady asked him to move there and be living there. Now, the question here is that the family of this woman never liked this man right from day one, according to what he said. So when they not get to know that he built a house for their daughter, they not hated him more, right? So now, I don't know the advice to give to him. He have moved out of that house because his partner or girlfriend, baby mama, have told him to move out of the house. He doesn't live there anymore. He said he have rented the house, but he's still trying for all this to work together. But the girl doesn't seems to be showing more interest anymore. So the advice for the public right now is, what do you want him to do? He also gave us the right to call his woman privately, which we have not done because To be honest, I don't know how to talk on this kind of issue. We might do that later on if we get one or two person that can give a very a significant advice that we know we can pass on. Or blessing, do you have any advice you want to give before we open the phone line?
Yeah, I have something to say before giving my advice.
Okay.
Okay, please, the writer of this story, don't pick any form of offense in what I'm about to say. I want to say these things so that those who are also in the same situation with you will learn and pick from it. Now, here are the points where you actually missed it.
Okay.
In you knew her in 1996. She went to Italy in 2001, came back in 2005, came back again in 2009. I believe that's but she came back again this February. So in 2009, that's about 11 years ago. That was enough time for you to have done your own travel documents to join her. They say out of sight is out of mind. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
God. It's out of mind. People
Yeah.
can easily fall out of love. It's very easy for people to fall out of love. For the lady to have been able to have sustained the relationship till this time, I'm not going to say she tried or she did not try. But what I want to say is the man had enough time to take a decision to join her over in Italy. He didn't do that. That was the first mistake he made. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying this so that other people will learn. You don't leave your partner for that long. That's one. Then secondly, the family wants the girl wants you to pay her bride price, and the family does not want you to pay her bride price because he has actually delayed it for too long. For 24 years, if the lady wasn't insisting that you should pay her bride price, when were you ever going to be ready to pay the bride price? So the time was just too long before this
Okay.
bride price issue came up. And families, they will never be happy that they were part of the process probably before their daughter traveled and their daughter decided to involve in a building project without letting them know. There's every tendency of envy, jealousy, and hatred to emanate from it. So you should have been smart enough to do the right things early enough. That's the second point I'm giving. I will come to my advice. Then the third point I want to give is this. All ye Nigerian men, I know that the mentality in abroad is completely different from what we have here in Nigeria. In Nigeria, a woman does not house a man. It happens though, there are so many men living with a woman, but it always does not end well. You can never have the respect of a man that you deserve to have as a husband or as a partner. So for living in a house since 2005 till this time, until February, she asked you to move out. That was an error. I must tell you the truth. That was a very big error. You were too comfortable in a house. You should
Exactly.
have taken out your time to get yourself your own apartment. Even if you cannot build one for yourself, but at least you should have gotten your own apartment. There's what we call see finish. It will always come in because evidently it kind of look like you were living off that woman. And you can't live off a woman for just 1 month and the woman will not embarrass you. Talk less
Mm-hmm.
of years. A man can take care of a woman for 1,000 years. If a woman takes care of a man in 1 week, you start hearing all manner of things and disrespect from that woman. So I will say that 80% of what you're going through you caused it to yourself. Like I said, that you should not pick offense in what I said. I want others who are also in the same situation with you to quickly learn and act fast. Then, away from that, my advice is this. You see, for a lady to have been with you for 24 years, there's every evidence that she really loved you. Maybe, or just maybe, she's not happy with some certain things about you. I believe the story is not complete yet, because thank God you gave Naija Watch an approval to call the lady. If he makes up his mind to do so,
Mm-hmm.
I'm 100% certain that a lot of things will come out. She must have been complaining about some certain things that you did not take seriously. Because if you were able to step up your game, a lady who is not in Nigeria, she didn't get married and has stuck with you for 24 years, I can say that at least there's some little element of love that she have for you. So if that is the situation, if that is the case, I would suggest that you handle this issue civilly, because obviously you are in love with her, you love her as well. Just keep praying, give her some time. Don't stop professing your love for her. Make her understand how much you truly care and miss her and your children. Mind you, she has been taking care of your children since that
All
time,
alone.
all alone. So even if you are contributing to their welfare, it will not be compared to what she is contributing. So these things are not easy for women, because these are little things that will just make. How can a woman tell you a man move out of my house and it is now an issue for a relationship of 24 years? So back to my advice, give her some space. She actually needs the space now. But in between the space that you are giving her, don't stop making her understand how much you love her, how much you miss her, how much you so much want this relationship to work, and how much you are ready to pay a bride price before you can even talk to her family. Because her family is declining today because she's supporting her family already. If you had done this when she was all and all with you, all over you, it should have been easy. Should have been able to talk to her family. This is the man I want to marry. Please don't interfere. But she's probably fed up. That is why her family are able to have a say in your marriage. So you have to first make up with her. Give her time, give her space. Don't stop making her know how much you love her and how much you feel for her, how much you miss her. Then, lastly, if it is possible, please get yourself a visa. Get yourself a visa so that you can go over there and join them. Honestly, so that you can join your family, because it will make a whole lot of things easy for you. So this is what I have to say. I still have one more thing to say, but I will allow our audience to call in, let them share their opinion before I will deem it appropriate to say the last thing. Because I'm a very blunt person. I say things the way they are. So I will allow other people to call in into the program before I can say what's in my mind.
All right, thank you, Blessing. That was very good advice, and in fact, you said it all. Because for me, the first time I read it, I read through this whole thing on Wednesday. So I wanted to make an attempt to request to talk to the woman, but I thought, no, I don't want to make mistake. But we are going to do that because this matter is going to long, because next week again, I believe we are going to bring this issue back here again to make sure we get to the root, what is happening. Like you said just now, because we have not heard from the woman, we don't know what happened. We cannot judge yet because of what we've received from this gentleman. But one thing you said, which I supported, is that when you are too comfortable with, especially something that is not yours,
Yes.
it becomes a problem. I think I've talked about this before in my previous videos, that don't be too comfortable with, what is not yours. My case studies based on maybe somebody asking you, it was almost similar thing. Maybe you visiting Nigeria, your friend asked you to live with him. Then you want to be visiting Nigeria every time because you believe your friend have a house where you can stay. You are not ready to buy a land or build your own house and stuff like that. So I believe, yes, that is why I agreed to what you said, that see finish, the word see finish. When you two they comfortable with other people's things, other people's sweats, is very, very wrong. Meanwhile, yes, you help this guy, you help your woman to build a house in Nigeria, in Benin City, to be precise, which is a good thing. But other thing I'm also going to support you, Blessing, is that his priority should have been how he needs to travel after the building of that house.
Exactly.
But I don't know if he did, but we are still going to cross-check all this because he said he's going to watch us. He might be watching right now. So I'm going to talk to him tomorrow to make sure I gather all necessary information to come back here to know what is going on. Because now the woman have lost interest on him. The woman doesn't pick his calls like that no more, or she returns his call back maybe 1 or 2 days. That means she have totally lost interest. Maybe she believes that she have been looking after this guy for a while, maybe clothing, feeding, housing, everything, and I don't know, but I think it's disgraceful. I don't know, because the woman have upper hand. I don't want people to blame me before people start calling into this. I think it's disgraceful for a man to be living on that woman for so long without not doing anything. Because for me, if that kind of a woman can build a house and ask you to live in a house, I believe if you ask her to set you up for a business, maybe she would have also done it. But I don't know. I don't want to judge because I don't know what happened here.
The full story.
Yes, I don't know what must have went wrong or gone wrong between both of them, but there's some cementation already between both of them, which there's 2 children there, that there's no way they can depart away from each other without, because there's a footprint. All right, there's a footprint that is going to last forever, eternity between both of them. So because of that, I'm not going to support for both of them to leave each other like permanently, except because I need to hear from the woman, like you said before, except the woman is fed up. She's fed up, or 1 or 2 things, or I don't know, or maybe this man was cheating or carrying the woman to that house. We don't know. I'm not here to judge, but we're just going to take it from there and see what people are going to say. Please call into this show and leave your own opinion. In case you're just joining in, you don't understand what we are talking about. The situation here is that a man cried out. We put the note on the screen earlier on. A man cried out that his woman asked him to move out of a house. They've been together for 24 years. That's a long years. That's more than 2 decades. So now I think I have a call right now. Hello. You want to contribute to the show, right? Hello. Can you turn off your system over there? Turn down your system. Hello. Hello. Yes. Mr. Ramator, yeah, go ahead. What do you have to say about this?
Yeah, I listened to the entire story that you guys just put up there right now.
Yeah.
And I listened to your submission and that of Lady Blessing. I will see on both sides something is fixing. Number one, I'm not going to blame the lady so much, just like you and Lily have already concluded. the guy felt too comfortable living in a woman's house.
Yeah,
Okay?
as Blessing
And
said.
particularly when you get someone comfortable there and the parents doesn't like you, then anything is possible.
Yeah.
The lady can be in a very tough situation right now with her family that will make her to say, you need to move out of my house. Number two, I think that moving out of the lady's house is not even a problem. The guy supposed to be happy moving out of the house. So he cannot become a more responsible man.
Yeah.
So if he asks you to move out of her house, he asks you to move out of her life, then nothing has gone wrong.
Okay.
So I don't even see that this is not even an issue. Move out of the house. I'm going to rent the house out. I'm going to pay for the apartment you'll be moving into. That's what I read on the screen. So that's if that even shows that she has not actually discarded the man.
Yes.
No, the other one is she doesn't pick us. We all live in Europe. We know sometimes how tough it is. Particularly this COVID-19 period where heads are hot. Right now, we must also know. So sometimes it's not just about, oh, I called her, she didn't pick one or twice, she called me back. She called me back after 2 days. Yes, something is happening. Maybe she gets money before, now she's broke. She's going to be paranoid. You live in a free house in Nigeria, she pays for everything, even up to water she drinks. That's the truth of the matter. We live in Europe. We know how tough it is. So maybe she's not living on government. Maybe she doesn't have a job anymore. She's not living on the government to not take off her bills. So when you call, she said, please stressed up. So I don't think that should be an issue, my brother. All you need to do, like Blessing said, please try to match the fence. The gap that you are trying to create now, there's no gap in between you and your wife. Moving away from the house has nothing to do with the relationship. Rather, it gives you more respect from the family of the woman also, that this man can be self-dependent without their daughter.
Okay.
That is the first there. So I believe if he does that, maybe the girl is trying to find a way for the parent to accept him fully if he has not become an independent, man without not feeding off her. That's the way I've asked to the plus. Nothing happens. Marriage never far at all. Now even now the marriage won't sweet pass because you are now responsible than it used to be. Thank you guys.
Oh, thank you very much for your contribution. Thank you very much. Yes, my people, when I hear that one, that was the contribution so far. That okay, if the woman asks you to move out of a house, but she also assure you that she's going to pay for your rent, it means that she's not ready yet to end the relationship. Maybe one or two things is not right with her right now in Europe. Maybe that's why. So that's the contribution, but we don't know yet. We want more people to call in so that we can take it from there. The reason why 24 years of relationship, I'm not going to call that marriage, or living together or partnership, and with 2 children as a result of that, it has resulted to part ways in now, move out of my house, maybe because you've been so lazy or something, I don't know. But let's pick up this call first. Hello, good evening. What's your name? Where you calling from? Please turn down your system over there.
Yes, I have got the system on. It's very low.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Jolly is the name.
All right, okay. I remember you. Good evening, sir. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Go ahead with your contribution.
Yes, I listened to the story.
Yes, sir.
It's quite pathetic. I believe it is still workable. If you can live for 24 years, that's not a joke.
Yeah, exactly.
After 24 years, you couldn't bear it anymore. I don't think that is. I don't think that's needed. I believe there must be a way to work this out. It's going to be very sad for after 24 years for both parties to confidently say they are moving on without each other. That's going to be very difficult. Probably there are children involved, and for the psychology of the children, that's not a good one.
Yeah.
I believe they need counseling. Is it going to be things that the man needs to change from or the woman needs to change from? It is workable. I believe that's the area they need to concentrate on. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate your contribution. All right. That one, our brother, Mr. Jolly, he said is workable. You know, is not in support for both of them to part ways just like that. Like I said, but previously said before, they have kids already within them. That's a footprint. For me, that's an everlasting footprint that they cannot just move on like that. Blessing, what do you have to say?
That's it. They already have 2 kids, and if they've been dating for 24 years, I believe they should be up to 40 years of age or more. You know, so it's just unfortunate that things happened the way it did. So there is still hope that the marriage will still, relationship will still work.
Yeah.
And that it will work. Everything depends. To me, I think that it still depends on the man. So I will plead with you, Mr. Naija Watch, to take up this case. We've had series of stories on this program, but please, for the sake of love, because I know the man is already feeling miserable as a result of this, please give the woman a call. Let's hear her story from her end and see how all of this can be corrected. I still believe there is every tendency that they can come back together.
Yeah. I believe so as well. You know, for me, I really want them to come back together if it's possible. But the distance between both of them is quite a long distance, because living in abroad and living in Nigeria, I don't know how that is going to work, but the only way this can work and they'll be happy together again, the guy needs to move out of Nigeria. 1. And 2, for that guy to be in the sight of the woman's family is another huge problem as well, because like he stated that the family of the woman never liked him right from day one, which the hatred increased after they get to know that he was the one that built the woman's house in Nigeria. So if they have to be together and the man will continue to be in Nigeria, it's still never gonna work. Even though the man finds a work in oil company and he live in Nigeria, to be honest, for me, that's my opinion, I don't think it's still gonna work. Both of them need to be together. They need to be because being in, I don't know, living together helps as well in a relationship or marriage. You know, when things happen like this, you can sort it out between yourselves, you know, rather than speaking to the third parties, you know. But for me, I think something that we are not actually hearing yet about these 2 people, because I've not heard from the woman, I've not talked to her, nothing at all, you know. I'm going to ask the man to give me the number, because since he insisted that if I can help him talk to her, you know. I asked him if he was cheating or stuff like that. He said no, never. But you know, I don't know. You don't expect him to say to me, yes, I was. We might hear from this woman now. She might say, oh yeah, there was a video somebody sent to me to find a woman that was living with him in my house. Whatever. You never know, because we've had some similar situation or similar stories like this before in the past, where you get to see that guys taking advantage of women, while some women as well taking advantage of guys, you know. But for me, I will still stick to what you said in the previously, that you know, staying so long in Nigeria while your woman was in abroad without not making an effort, how you can leave Nigeria to go and be living with them is wrong. But how do we know You know, how do we know if he tried making an effort and it didn't work?
Yes.
You never know. Maybe he did try, please
It's very
carry me come up for
possible.
Nigeria, and the woman said no, they did. You know, for me, I don't want to be judgmental yet, but
Mm.
this guy never said anything like, oh, she has been cheating on me or stuff like that. But you know, because these words are kind of heavy in my mouth right now. You don't know if maybe this woman also, you know, maybe she's having a relationship already in Italy.
Mm.
You know, I don't know. This is this is my people. This is assumption. Okay, we are not being realistic here. Is assumption. But it could be one of the reason. Maybe she already started a relationship. She started loving someone else, and maybe that person is being caring and always there for her and all those. She's just a beg. I know Kukuma feel bother with Papa so person for Nigeria anymore. You never know. Or what do you think?
You know, I had initially said that I have one more thing to say,
Yeah.
that I will allow other people to call in first. That was actually what I was going to say, because I'm
Oh,
a woman too. So when a woman starts avoiding you, you should know that she's either tired of you, she wants to move on, or there's someone in her life who is very serious with her and is probably willing to settle down with her, even with her kids. You see, when she said, move out of the house, I will pay your rent, you know, she just wants to assist him so it doesn't look as if she threw him out on the streets. That I think Mr. Stephen Iramato said that for her to be willing to pay the rent, you
mhm.
know, means that she probably is still interested in relationship. But to me, she could just do that, you know, so it doesn't look as if she threw him out on the
She's throwing
street,
out. Yes, yes, me too. I
you
believe
know. Not really because she's still interested in the relationship, so that she can at least, because I think what's still connecting the both of them together is that house. So, but we don't know what the full story is. But this was exactly my thoughts, that there's probably somebody else in her life that
yes.
she's willing to settle down with. Is the reason she has just changed her attitude recently. You see, I have a story I want to share quickly, if you permit me to do so.
Yeah, go ahead.
There's a little bit similar to this.
Okay.
So I had one neighbor, you know, whose girlfriend also traveled abroad. Theirs was just for 8 years. You know, she was abroad for 8 years. In between, she already visited like 5 times or more. And the boy wasn't responsible at all. This girl loves him so much, but she confided in me at one point that the reason she is still with him is because she has never had anybody that has been serious with her in Europe, you know, so she doesn't want to get rid of him. So I left the house, and eventually one day the girl wrote me on Messenger via Facebook and told me she was coming to Nigeria to get married. I thought she was going to get married to my neighbor. She's met someone in Europe there. They clicked, and then that's how she just threw my neighbor away.
Hmm.
So when I read this story, this was what came to my mind, you know, because my neighbor's girlfriend actually kept him for 8 years because she was not having a replacement for him. So everything still boils down to the fact that men, guys should learn to step up their game. Even women self, we also need to step up our game to be relevant with our lives, in our relationships, in our family, and in our workplace or business.
Hmm.
Else you just become obsolete, that people will not just want you anymore. So I agree with you, because that was what came to my mind, that maybe there's somebody else in the picture, you know. So but like you have agreed that you will call her, so I believe by the time you do that, we'll be able to get more information and more details
Yes, I
about what.
will. I will. if he still insists to give me the details of the woman, of course I'm gonna do that. This story is similar but in a different dimension to every other stories that have been happening before. Entangling yourself in a relationship, and at the end of the day, you are not that kind of a hardworking person. It could be either way. A woman like our sister just said, now blessing. If you're a man, you're not hardworking, and you expect your woman to be respecting you. I'm sorry, my guy. That respect. Because like they say, respect, you need to earn it.
Yes.
You need to earn the respect. You don't just wake up in the morning and telling your wife that you must respect me. Yes, we understand that our religion, our tradition have said that okay, every woman must respect their husband and all that, but still, a man needs to try for that respect to stay permanent or to persist. A man needs to try. It's just the fact. And in the other way around, that time has passed where our father will be the one that will be responsible for every single responsibilities in the house. That was our 444 fathers era. That has passed. This is an advice to women as well. I believe everybody needs to support each other. Many women now support their husband, and we have a call. We're going to continue with this. Yeah, good evening. Where you calling from and what's the name? Please turn down your system. Hello. 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 Hello, sir. Please, can you turn down your system over there? Where you calling from? What's your name?
Yeah, I'm hearing you fine. Yeah.
What's your name, sir?
Johnson.
Johnson from where?
Yeah, from Spain.
Okay, sir. Go ahead. What do you have to tell us today?
See, I'm just listening to the program you are having now.
Yes, sir.
So about the woman, the two families that stay for 24 years together, and the woman actually had to move out of her house or something like that.
Yeah.
So is it still live now, or is just?
We are live. People are hearing you right now, sir. We are live.
Okay. It's because the man is in Nigeria, right?
Yes.
See, so any man that is in Nigeria, he marries well, they allow him to go to abroad to come and work or something like that. He or she should just have a back of about that the relationship is gone already. It's
Yeah.
gone already. Because I always tell people we should not make some mistakes. Mother travel, not a woman. You understand?
Yeah.
So because it's in Nigeria, that's why it's just lamenting that yes, my woman is leaving me here and this. No. The woman has told you so you have no time for you. You fall in love with your life. That is the truth. Because it's just in Nigeria, they don't know what is happening here. That is why it's still just petting, crying, say, hey, my woman is leaving me after 24 years.
Yeah.
And one thing may have to learn. The moment you want to marry again, and the family is not in accord, did not agree to the marriage, there's no going there. Because the marriage will surely come to an end when you don't expect it. That is the truth.
Yeah.
So women should not make such mistake. You understand?
Yes.
So when you want to go into a relationship, you see that the family are not the support. My friend, my brother, find your level.
Wow.
Because the marriage will surely break one day, and that is what is just happening.
Okay.
I know what the guy is paying after laboring, how the confidence, all the money she sent, he utilized it for her, or something like that. That is what is paying the guy now. You understand?
Yeah.
So it's a man. She move ahead. That is my contribution.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for your contribution. God bless you, sir. Okay. Yeah, bye. Yeah. Right. As I hear from our brother there, yes, I support what he just said. He said when you want to marry a woman and the family of the woman doesn't like you, don't bother, pushing it, because it means that marriage is certainly gonna crash. Because I don't know, like people say love is blind. If you love your man, if you love your woman, just move ahead. My family no want time. yes, sometimes, you know, I don't know. I don't know how to be. I think Blessing will answer this. Blessing, are you in support of people not to marry a woman if the family of the woman doesn't accept them? What about if they're in love?
I'm so much in support of it. You know why? Marriage is not just a union between two people alone. It is a union between two families. We are talking about the Nigerian marriage. Oh. I don't want to talk about the Western marriage that you could have in Europe and other places in the world. You know, when a lady is marrying a man, she's marrying him and his family. The man is also marrying the lady and her family. So when the parents, any of their parents are not in support of it, it is advisable that you put an hold to that marriage and ensure that you made all the fences, all the issues, the reason they don't want them to get married before they go ahead with the marriage. Reasons being that we can give examples of 98 stories out of 100 of those who went ahead to get married without the approval of their parents and how they ended up. You see the parents, they'll start swearing for you. There is power in the tongue of your parents. They will not be happy. And then, you know, marriage is not always smooth and sweet at all times. There are times that there will be turbulences in the marriage. The family members are the people you can easily run to intercede on your behalf. So, but if they did not approve the marriage from the beginning, in fact, they will have the opportunity to say, okay, we talk and we warn you. So there are so many reasons why, if your spouse's parents does not consent to you getting married to your spouse, pause the plans and ensure that things are put in place. There are things that some other people do. They go ahead to start giving birth, to start having children. That's also a little bit, I don't know, because it's not right to have kids out of wedlock, you know, but to me, I fully support it that when the parents of your spouse is not in support of your relationship, don't push it, don't force it to get married, no matter how much you both love yourself. Because love will definitely go sour. Love only sustains marriages 20%. What sustains marriages is responsibility, maturity. So that love that is getting into their head, like, we love ourselves, it will fade off as soon as they get married and start living together. But the only thing that can sustain them is responsibility. So for you as a responsible person, you need the consent of both parents before getting yourself into any union. So I support it.
All right. Okay. Yes, I can see a lot of people are commenting here. Okay. Yes. Thank you, Sayosifo. Please hit the like button if you like what we're talking about. Hit the like button. Please share and subscribe to our channel, Naija Watch. Osayosifo, God bless you for that. I really do like what you just said. Thank you very much. Yes. Like I was saying before someone called in, the time has passed. That time has passed where a woman waits for a man to take 100% of responsibilities in the house. Blessing, I believe you agree with me on that. You know, because at the end of the day, of course, a man's supposed to be a man. You know, for me, my own advice, everybody have their own opinion. You know, have right to their own opinion. Is a man to take 60 or 70%, or let a woman take 30 or 40% of the responsibility in the house. But when you not let your woman take 60 or 70%, you are taking 30 or 40%, you are in trouble. Yes, my guy, you are in trouble because it's the fact, you know, because you know, I think, you know, every woman will love their husband, except if you're unlucky to meet the wrong woman, a woman that is not good at all. But every responsible woman that know what they want in life will love their man if you are behaving as a man. When I say behaving as a man, I didn't mean the other side of the room alone, you know, because some men are very good in that area only. You know, every other thing concerning spending and all that, you are not good. No, you need to try to be good in every angles. Don't be perfect. I'm not expecting you to be perfect, but try to be good in every angles. You know, at least when things like this are happening, because if you read that email that we copied to the SM, there's no place. You know, I don't know if you're listening to me in Blessing. There's no place where the guy indicated that I have been paying this, I have been supporting this, I'm the one buying a ticket whenever she's coming to Nigeria. No, there's no place like that. You know, I'm not here to bring the man down, but yes, the woman have the upper hand because she lives in the Western world, while the man lives in Nigeria. But there's still a way that you can still help. It's vice versa. For example, I have a wife in Nigeria and I'm taking her responsibility and everything. But if I'm sending her message from Olia to Ewotubu or to Ugbowo, and she's from Nigeria asking me to send her 5,000 naira for a transport before she can go for that errand, that means there's a problem there. You understand? So what I mean, it doesn't mean if I live here and I'm looking after you in Nigeria and I want you to go help me do something, I have to send you a transport or a petrol money before you can go there. That means you are automatically a liability. And when you become a liability as a woman or as a man, you're in trouble. You know, bless you, am I right?
You're very
You know,
right.
you're in trouble. You know, so for me, I believe we should balance it. You know, and the other way around,
Yes.
is not a crime for a woman to be richer than her husband. It's not also a crime.
No.
We have so many women that is richer than their husband. So what do you do there? For me, is it my brain? It is used on those kind of things. You know, say your woman, I get the money pass. You know, may you still find one area where you'll be relevant. To be relevant, leave the house every day with your nice tie, go to your own office. It doesn't matter if your income from there is 100K a month and your woman's income is 1 million a month, but let your woman know that you're a hardworking one. You understand? So for me, we are going to go into this matter to know where the problem lies. If the problem is coming from the man, if the woman is tired because she has been looking after this man for so many years, and the man is still not trying to help himself. It's like one of the two things we are saying in our family back home. You have been helping one of your brother or your sister for so long that they are not trying to help themselves. Of course, someday, somehow, you are going to get tired. The same way, maybe this woman is tired, or there's something, maybe she's already fallen in love with someone else, we don't know yet. So we are going to find out what happened, bring this up next week. Meanwhile, my people, we have changed the time that we're going to be coming out. Instead of 7:30, it's going to be 7:30 p.m. It's going to be 8 p.m. every Friday, so that this can be suitable for me and my partner. 8 p.m. is cool. A lot of people also saying that 7:30 they never finish for work. Some of them say that they traffic, they never reach house. So we want to balance it to get 8 p.m. so that it'll be convenient for everyone of us. 8 p.m. for next week Friday, we're going to change our poster for that so everyone will know that it's every Friday at 8 p.m. we're going to be doing it. So we didn't get much calls today. We only got about 3 calls or so. Yes, we're going to round up some time today so that we can investigate this matter more in an appropriate manner and bring it back here on next week. It's not that we already have a story to talk about next week, but we are going to prioritize this story over other story. Let's see, over to you.
Yeah, so thank you everyone for joining us today. I think the reason we didn't get enough calls was because of the change of time. Maybe some persons were actually online by 7:30. They didn't see us on the show, and then they just turned it off. you know. So I believe they will later get the notification for this program, and they will get to watch and know that our new time is 8 p.m. So I just hope that by this same time next week, this is a developing story. So we will be able to give our audience more insight about what actually happened between the both of them. So once again, thank you so much for being with us, for being part of this program. We promise to make it more exciting. At least my network, my village people did not worry me today.
I'm surprised. In fact, your network is even better than my network in the UK today. What's happening? What happened?
Okay. What actually happened was thank you for changing the time. Our light usually goes off by 6 p.m. and then they bring it back by 8 p.m. So because I had to work with 7:30, most times I leave my house to a place where I can have lights for the
Okay.
because sometimes my generator will just fail me. So
Okay.
I noticed that whenever I'm in those houses, there's usually no network because the 2 weeks I went elsewhere was the 2 weeks I had issues. So I
Yeah.
just told myself, okay, I'm going to always stay at home on Friday. I got myself a torch. You know, I actually started with this until they brought my light.
Okay.
So I'm putting things in place, you know. You know, you gave me this privilege you gave to me. I will never forget it in a hurry. So I don't want to mess up. So in the
No,
coming days, I will make sure I fix myself perfectly well that in a way that I won't be embarrassed anymore.
no
So my village
problem.
people, gonna leave me. Oh.
We are on this together. We are on this together. You know, my followers, my audience, my family. I call you all my family. You know, someday, you know, some of the week, blessing might come on live on our own. I will not be here at all. So you guys should expect that day. I want you all to support her. I already know that a lot of people love her so much. You know, I want you all to support her. That it's not always going to be both of us here. You know, she might just come on live to talk about what is going on like this. But meanwhile, henceforth, we are still together. You know, yes, thank you, everyone. I can see the love is there. Okay, someone is asking if it's 8 p.m. Nigeria time. Yes, 8 p.m. in Nigeria time. In UK time, it's 9 p.m. Right? Am I right? No. In UK time, 9 p.m., 8 p.m., it will be 7 p.m. I don't know. What's the time difference right now? I don't know. I'm confused. Okay. The time here in the UK right now is 8 o'clock. All right. And the time in Nigeria right now, blessing, is 9, right?
Yes, it's 9 past 9.
Okay, good. It's going to be 8 p.m. in Nigeria time. Guys, I'm sorry for that, but you know, we change the time every time. You know, 8 p.m. Nigeria time, we should have that in mind. And I believe Nigeria time is the same time with Europe, people that live in Europe. Nigeria time is the same time with Germany, Italy, all those European countries as well. You know, so yes, God bless you. Okay, 8 p.m. in Nigeria time is going to be 7 p.m. in UK time. Good. Got that right. Because it's confusing, you know. Because we are not using the same time blessing. So I need to call, you know. Yes. So from next week, it's going to be 8 p.m. Nigeria time, 7 p.m. in UK time, and 8 p.m. as well in Europe time, I guess. So in America, Canada, and all that, we could have organize that one at 5 hours different. I don't know. I don't know the way I want to put that one right. But you guys already know how that works. You know, thank you, Blessing, for today. I'm going to release you right now. I'll talk to you later. Okay?
All right. Okay.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Right, my people, that was it for today. We are done. For some of now, join us later on. Watch it from the beginning. You know, now one of our brother and I cry come out. He say after 24 years together with a woman, a girlfriend, I go call him or baby mama. You know, the woman can't say me come on for a house. You know, so now in don't come on for the house. Now he build the house for the woman because the woman they live for Italy. He send money come Nigeria when he build the house and everything, you know, and they don't get 2 children together, 2 daughters together. But now suddenly, surprisingly, the woman say, come off from my house. I go rent another house for you, but I want me come off for this house because I want rent the whole 4 flat out for rent. Made the carry him. You know, I don't understand. So and I ain't cry, come and say, you don't know what they happened, you know. So sudden, we don't there together now for 24 years, you know. You can't say, I come off for your house. So this guy never married this our sister, but he say he don't make several attempts. Me to marry him, but the family no want me marry him, so he don't work. So the question mark where they now be say we want to find out, we want to reach this our sister where they Italy. So you know, if she would like make she talk to us, or if she go like to just come talk on live. I don't know, but I think say that one go hard. But if she go talk to us at all, or give us voice note or whatever, we go like and more come bring and give on next week Friday. You know why you can't say your man where you bought 2 daughters for, where help you build your house for Nigeria, not thief your money. So sudden you say me come on for your house. So maybe that woman will still get 1 or 2 things to talk about. Now, I understand the hand. We don't feel judged now based on waiting our brother talk. We go wait for next week by 8 p.m. We can know waiting really happen between both of them. So, my people, I appreciate every one of you for supporting us. I have a lot of you watching us right now. Please, I beg you, give us thumbs up. Thumbs up. Just click that thumbs up, you know, say, you know, to give us, to encourage us, say, we they try. You know, understand, you know how, just press the thumbs up, say, yes, Naija Watch, you they try for what you they do for us or what you they tell us. And for some of you that is here that have not subscribed yet, please subscribe to our channel, Naija Watch. Click the notification button in case whenever we do live like this or we upload video and all, you'll be notified saying Naija Watch day live. You know, understand? Because most people that they watch this video later, because some of them they subscribe, they know they click the notification button. So when we day live like this, they're not going to know. Now later they come to say and say, Naija Watch day live before, they'll come watch them. Now they make they see say video where you get 100 view today or 200 view in this hour. The next 2-3 hours, if you go there, it don't reach 2,000 views. Now because so many people not get the notification the time where we day live. I appreciate every one of you. May God bless you all. I appreciate. Thank you very much. Okay, Divine Cross. He said today I'm a boss sweet. Oh, yes, it's sweet, but it's pathetic because 24 years not be joke. That's more than 2 decades where our brother and sister don't date together. They don't date since they don't date, you know, tele together for you know it been now 24 years. That will not be small thing, but it's so sudden everything don't break, you know. So for me, we need to find out what is happening. We promise you guys we're gonna make sure we get in touch with the woman so that we can bring her here or bring her voice here or come tell her wait till she talk next week Friday 8 p.m. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a good evening, and we'll see you very, very soon. Take care.